We loved the idea behind the Green Living Space Gardens at the Malvern Spring Festival. These gardens were introduced in 2018 to showcase what can be achieved in a small space and inspire people to get gardening. In 2019, garden designers were partnered with interior designers to design and create a joint installation using a shipping container. This was to showcase the importance of green living spaces both indoors and out. Out of the 4 green living spaces, our stone was featured in 2 of them. Both the Defiance Garden, designed by Sara Edwards of No. 30 Design Studio, and Khaya Home Garden, designed by Stacey Bright, contained our stone. The Defiance Garden is intended to be a London balcony garden inspired by the lush green tropics of Brazil, and is designed to escape the harsh realities of inner city life. This garden won a gold medal and the Best Green Living Space award. Sara used our duck egg pebbles to decorate the front of our outside area, as well as the borders around the shipping container. We chat to Sara Edwards to find out a bit more about her garden.
So it's called Defiance because it's inspired by the balconies you see when all the others have just got a couple of dead plants in pots, and then you have one which is overspilling with green, and the plants are sort of defiant of their location. And so this garden is inspired by a garden in Brazil. The person who lives in the flat has been to this garden in Brazil and has come back and brought the essence of what he saw there into his planting, and that is that the colour from the garden comes through the foliage and the stems of the plants, so it's not driven by flowers particularly, and just gives you that sort of lush exotic feel. I like the contrast between the concrete, the hardness of the concrete, and the softness and the naturalness of the duck egg, and I think they complement really well with the paving and the concrete planters. Just softens everything up. So that the idea, the premise is that the structure is existing, they've moved in, so it's what you do with the rest of the space, so the planting and the pebbles soften everything down, make it more inviting. It was a roller coaster, had highs and lows, a few tantrums, but no, it went according to plan, and I'm really pleased with it. Everything worked, which is what you want. Quite unbelievable. It's I'm really happy, really chuffed that, and it wasn't just me. I had a big team of helpers and friends and volunteers, and some support from all sorts of people. So it really was a team effort. It wasn't just me, and we're all really proud of what we managed to achieve. The fundamental one is it doesn't matter how ugly your space is, you can improve it with adding good choice of materials and planting, and anything's possible.
The Khaya Home Garden used our Cotswold Chippings. This garden is designed to evoke a feeling of farm living within a contemporary living environment. The title Khaya means home in Zulu and is inspired by South African living. It uses rusty colour tones for which our Cotswold was the ideal product. Stacey won a silver medal for her garden and used our Cotswold to cover the whole of her outside area, interspersed with paving slabs. The Cotswold was the perfect blend of colour tones to complement the paving and provide a contrast for the beautiful green planting. We thought both gardens were stunning and were delighted to see our products featured so prominently within them.